Hello everyone. Today we are going to start with a very new concept, that is the life processes. Have you ever heard this term, life processes? Can you guess with the name what might this process be? With the life and the processes, these two terms, can you connect them? Yes, the life processes are those processes which are essential for our survival. Those processes are called as the life processes. If this process doesn't happen properly into your body, or the organs which are associated with this life processes, if they don't function properly into your body, you may be contracted with some certain kind of disease, or you may die also. So the processes which are essential for our survival, that processes are called as life processes. Now think which processes are happening into your body which are keeping you healthy, fit, fine and alive. Can you think, can you name some processes? Yes, very good. The first process that is very important for our survival is the digestion. Then it comes excretion. Then it comes respiration. Then it comes nervous control and coordination. And the one more is there, that is the reproduction. But reproduction we do not term as the life process. It is just a process. And the next one, it is one more, it is there, that is circulation, or you can call it as transportation. Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about a very important concept, that is life processes. As you hear the term life processes, what comes into your mind by the term? Can you guess what life processes might be? Yes, life processes are those processes which are essential for your survival. If these processes don't happen or don't occur into your body, you may die or you may suffer with certain diseases. Also, if the organs which are associated with these life processes, they face certain disability or they are not able to function properly, we may get contracted with certain diseases and ultimately with time we may die. So, we can define these life processes as they are essential for our survival. Now think, which are such processes that are happening into your body on a daily basis which are helping you to stay alive? Can you guess? Can you name some life processes? Yes, very good. The first one, it is the digestion, or we can call it as the nutrition. Then we can say it is respiration. Again, we can say it is excretion. Then transportation or circulation. Again, control and coordination. All these processes are essential for your survival. If any one of this process doesn't happen properly, we may die. Reproduction is also there. But we have studied these processes are essential for our survival. If reproduction doesn't happen between any two human beings, will they die on the spot? No. So reproduction is a biological process, but it is not a life process. Today in this class, we are going to have an introduction about the process of digestion. Later we will be discussing about nutrition in the plants and nutrition in animals in detail. Let's start with the process of digestion. Now, all of us require food. Food is essential for our growth and development, to protect us from certain diseases and to make us fit and healthy. But the food that we are having into our plate, can that be readily absorbed and instantly it can produce energy into our body? No, not at all. Because that food is in a complex form and it is insoluble form. Our body cannot absorb, or this complex insoluble substances cannot pass into your body through the walls of your stomach. So the first thing is the process of digestion. Here in the process of digestion, the complex insoluble substances are broken down into simple, small and soluble form. So first thing, when we are talking about the process of digestion, we can define it as conversion of complex insoluble substances into simple soluble form which can be absorbed by your body. Now think into your plate, which are the complex substances that you are consuming. Yes, the first one, we are consuming carbohydrates, then we are consuming fats, then we are consuming proteins, again we are intaking vitamins and minerals. All these are the complex substances and they are insoluble also. Our body cannot absorb them as it is. So by the process of digestion, all these complex substances are broken down and converted into the simple form. Now this process of digestion happens by two ways into our body. First, it occurs by the physical method. In the physical method, there is the involvement of our teeth in chewing and grinding the food. And then there is the involvement of the chemical method, wherein all the digestive juices play an important role in the process of digestion. Now, this is the introduction of the digestion process. Let's introduce one more new concept to you all, that is the alimentary canal. I hope this part is clear to everybody. Now, when we talk about the alimentary canal means what? It is a tube-like structure. This alimentary canal it is a long and a continuous tube-like structure. Continuous tube-like structure. It is beginning from your mouth and it is ending at your anus. So, alimentary canal starts from the mouth and ends at the anus. If we talk about the length of this alimentary canal, it is 8 to 9 meters long. As we are consuming the food, when we eat food, we add the food into our mouth, right? As the food is going into the mouth, it has to pass through this alimentary canal and then the complex food gets converted into the simple soluble form which can be readily absorbed by our body for the production of energy and the growth and development of us. The food first goes into the mouth. Here, into our mouth, there is the presence of teeth. When we are going to start with the actual concept, first we will discuss about the formation, the arrangement of the teeth, the number of the teeth and the function of the teeth according to the structure. Then from the mouth, the food enters into the muscular structure, that is the esophagus, also called as the food pipe. Esophagus is also called as the food pipe. Then the food from the esophagus, it is moving into the stomach. From the stomach, it is going into the small intestine. From the small intestine, it is moving into the large intestine. And finally, through the anus, it is thrown out. Now tell me, whatever food you have eaten, will all that food be thrown out from your body? No, not. Then which kind of food will be thrown out of our body? That we are going to discuss as the concept proceeds. Not only these parts, but there are three glands also who are helping in the process of digestion. So the glands and their role, their function, their secretion we are going to discuss here. The first gland we are going to talk about is the salivary gland. As the name suggests, we can guess salivary is saliva in the mouth. So this gland is present in our mouth. Then we are going to talk about the liver, and then we are going to discuss about the pancreas. Now as the food is passing through the mouth, then the esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine. But all the food that we have eaten, all that food cannot be broken down into simple substances and ultimately cannot be absorbed by our body. Some part of the food remains undigested and unabsorbed. So that undigested, unabsorbed food goes into the large intestine, here certain processes happen, and then by the anus it is thrown out from our body. Now the food which is being absorbed by our body, there are certain processes happening to the food, so that to the simple food, so that we can get energy for functioning. Also that food is responsible for the growth and development of our body. So this was the general introduction of the digestion process. In our next class, we are going to learn about what processes are happening into the mouth, into the esophagus, in the stomach, and so on. Have a nice day. Thank you so much, all of you.